All right, so the truth about life, the truth about growth in general is that it is and can be exhausting. It can be very, very draining sometimes. And you will face burnout. That's the truth of it all. You will face burnout. You will face times of blockage and just not wanting to do it no more. Some days you might just want to give up. That's the truth about growing. The truth about growth, self-development, building a career, building anything in life is that it is uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable as hell because you are uncertain. You don't know if it's going to work. You don't know what's going to happen with your life. You just know what you want to do, but you don't know if what you want to do is going to make it. It's a gift and it's a curse. And it's the truth. When you building your career, when you starting up, when you really trying to learn something, it is going to feel very miserable at times. You are going to feel so much emotional energy burned and drained at times. And this is the truth. I'm gonna give you the honest, raw cut truth, because that's how I'm feeling about YouTube. But still, each and every day, I'm getting up and I'm, creating content. I'm still pursuing because, I want it that bad. If you want it that bad, you gonna keep doing it, regardless if you drained or not, regardless if you tired. That's the beauty about growth. But the truth is that, hey, man, this is a tough journey. This is a real journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for the fact that I'm reached 257 subs. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for y'all. I really am. And I'm grateful for the people who watch my videos. I am. And with me being grateful, I'm gonna give y'all the truth about it all. This is hard. This is hard. This is a hard journey. You know what I'm saying? Seeing, other people better than you, seeing other people, thrive faster than you, when you're putting in more work, when you're putting in, more skill, when you're actually practicing day in, day out, it's hard, man. Sometimes it might even drive you mad. It might make you go insane. You just might crash out. You might just want to crash out. That's the truth. Growth is feared because it pushes you to that point. A lot of people don't grow because they're afraid of it. A lot of people don't grow because they are afraid to push themselves to their limit. They're afraid to get aggressive about what they want to do. And that's what growth is going to make you do. It's going to make you get aggressive about what you want to do. But know that the more you do it, the easier it's going to be. Like with these videos, I'm making videos day in, day out, and it's getting easier and easier. I'm starting to learn how to, speak how I feel, say how I feel without stuttering. and I'm loving it. I'm loving embodying myself, because this is what I want to do on this channel is be real and show y'all a real person and show y'all that you can, be you. You can tune into you, and the essence of you is who you truly want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing that. But just know that on this journey while I'm doing it, it may look easy, but it's hard sometimes, man. It's hard to turn on the camera and talk 10 minutes straight sometimes without stuttering, without getting off topic, man. Sometimes it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's tough. But in those moments, you got to remind yourself that not everything has to be perfect and that you're not perfect. In those times, you got to realize that not every day you're going to feel high. Some days you're going to feel low. I was feeling low a couple days ago. I made a whole video still. But some days you're going to feel low. That's just how it is. Some days you're going to feel low. But as long as you staying true to you on your journey, you're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like with these videos now, like I said, I'm learning how to stay more true to me, stay more true to who I am without, putting so much effort in, without trying so hard, you know what I mean? Without stressing myself out. Because I realized that if I just stress myself out, then that ain't gonna help me make a video. So I gotta figure out, all right, how could I make a relaxed video now? You know what I'm saying? How could I incorporate myself, incorporate my true self now? You gotta adapt. Growth will teach you a lot about yourself. It'll teach you how to work with yourself. It'll teach you who you are, man. It'll get real personal with you. You get real personal with you with growth. Growth is the hardest job in the world, because you gotta face yourself. You gotta understand yourself. You gotta realize how much weight you can carry. You have to carry for yourself. You realize how much you weigh with growth. And you may weigh a couple tons. Yeah, you may weigh a couple tons, but just know that you can lift it because it's you. But you gonna have to build up the strength to lift it. That's what growth is, and that's what a lot of people are afraid of. They're afraid of holding their own weight when it comes to growth. That's the truth about growth, because people see that you're gonna have to hold your own weight throughout the whole thing. Some days nobody gonna help you. Some days nobody gonna see what you doing. Some days people gonna just ignore you. Some days people just not gonna mess with your positivity. Some days people not gonna mess with, you in general. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You gotta hold your own weight from that. None of those people are gonna come and pick it up. You gotta pick it up when it comes to building something, when it comes to building yourself, when it comes to understanding your true self. You got to pick that up. It ain't easy. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. Shoot, I see some of my friends, and I try to tell them the truth about growth, and about content creation, and about what they want to do with their career. And I'm like, hey man, you're gonna have to pick up your weight if you want to do this. You're gonna have to work day in, day out if you want to do this. You're gonna have to create a schedule if you want to do this. Yeah man, but it's just working. Hey, forget work. Because after work, you gonna have to do it. You gonna have to face the fact that you at home wishing that you did something. So after work, you gonna have to figure out a way to do what you want to do. If you want to grow, if you want to build something, if you want to create something. That's the truth, man. You got to figure out how to manage your energy. This is why, I don't drink. This is why I try to be an example of somebody who don't drink but still can go out and have fun. This is why I try to be an example of somebody who don't drink and get, plastered, get wasted, you know what I'm saying? And get things done around, cool people. That's why I'm setting that example. I'm showing people that, hey, man, like, hey, if you do that, you're not going to be doing this. If you do that, you're going to constantly be looking at me like, how is he doing it? It's because I'm not wasting my energy. It's because I'm not purposely draining my energy after my energy was drained from the system. It's because I'm not trying to, give all my energy, all my output, trying to put a Band-Aid on my problems. I'm actually putting all that energy from the Band-Aid, which is the system, being in the system, to the actual problem. I'd rather scab it up, you know what I'm saying, my problems. I'm giving you a wound analogy. I'd rather, be the scab and let the cell molecules rebuild itself, so you got a smooth layer. And yeah, you might scab up, you might want to itch it, scratch it off, but hey, you gonna have to let it build. It's gonna look ugly in the beginning. That scar gonna look ugly in the beginning, but if you peel it off and try to take the fast route, it's gonna look even uglier. You know what I'm saying? It might not heal right. It might not look right. You might have to still put in work. You might have to hide it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You might have to hide what you do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If you try to do the quick route, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You might have to slide under the table, put that foot under the table, because you got a big gash under it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just ugly. And your homie don't want shoes in his house. You know what I'm saying? Or socks or whatever. I don't know. I'm still working on the analogy thing, but you get what I'm saying. I'd rather, take the slow healing route, the slow healing process, instead of, filling my body up with chemicals and filling my body up with, you know, all this doubt and stress and anger and regret, you know, trying to, you know, maintain something in my life, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother video that I made. You know what I mean? I think I uploaded it. Yeah, I uploaded it. It's after this one. No, it's before this one. So yeah, it's my last video before this one. You can go check that one out. But yeah, man, so, you know, you got to face that growth when it comes to it. You got to face that nasty scab. You got to face that nasty scar and let it heal. You got to face that situation that you've been trying to avoid, which is your freedom, you know, and get to it. A lot of people don't have their freedom, man, because they're afraid of growth. You know, they trapped in a job that's draining their energy. They trapped in a system that's draining their energy. They trapped around toxic people that's just draining their energy, instead of looking at the whole problem and realizing, all right, if I want to take myself away from this situation, I'm gonna have to focus on growth. If you want to leave that job, you're gonna have to face that problem you've been ignoring, which is building your freedom. If you want to get outside of that toxic situation, you're gonna have to face that problem you've been ignoring, which is building peace. If you want to, you know, really do something with your life, this is what you're gonna have to face, man. This is real growth here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to become better at something, you're gonna have to face all the times you didn't try to get better at it. You know? So that's what you're gonna have to face with growth. You're gonna have to face all that energy, all that, oh man, I really wish I did this sooner. You know, that's the truth about it all. So if you want to grow, that's all on you. I can't tell you to grow. I can't force you to grow and build something that you want to build. I can't force you to take your freedom back. I can't force you to, you know, go after your desires and, you know, stay inspired and manifest your vision and your dreams. I can't force you to do that. Only you can do that. Why? I think you know why. I think you know the truth behind that. I think I explained enough the truth about why. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna upload this video, and then yeah, so upload this video, I'm gonna upload another video, which is a rant. So really, the video before this one isn't the one that I was talking about earlier. It's a different one. So we're gonna upload it, you know, even though, you know, it's my own personal opinion, but I'm gonna still upload it, whatever. That's how I feel. And I'm just trying to stick to how I feel, show y'all and build a relationship with y'all, but, you know, with somebody who's just a real person. And that's what I'm doing here. Showing y'all lifestyle, showing y'all that I'm a real person, showing y'all that, hey man, you could create what you want and live how you want, all right? You just have to face that growth. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna end this video. It's starting to get dark out. I'm in my backyard, and I'm just gonna enjoy some time with my family, man. I'm a family man. I'm a family being, I'm gonna say. I'm a family being, because I'm multidimensional. So I'm a family being, y'all. So I'm gonna go chill with my family beings. And continue to see my manifestations in fruition. Continue to see more growth happen, because I'm not afraid. And I hope this video helped you to not be afraid and understand what you're dealing with. All right, yo, so I'm gonna head on. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Definitely share it. If you have somebody in your life who is constantly procrastinating about their growth, share this video to them and tell them to subscribe, because I'll teach them. I'll show them a way. I'll show them as much as I know. I'll encourage them a little bit, but I can't force them, like I said, but I'll be a little bit of encouragement. So if you know somebody, go ahead and tell them to share it. I mean, go ahead and share it to them. Go ahead, tell them to subscribe, and subscribe yourself if you're one of those people who just trying to stay motivated, who just trying to stay positive in a world that just loves hate so much. If you somebody like that who's just trying to stay positive in a world that just loves to eat hate, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe and go ahead and share that video. So with that being said, y'all, make sure you check out the Dreamcore Magic Redbubble and DreamCoreMagick.com, where we got exclusive music. And again, thanks for watching. And remember, don't be afraid to face growth.